I mean, what are your goals here in week 2 of OTAs?
Well, the biggest one today was making sure we had some retention. See the guys come back out there and pick it right back up where they left off. I thought last Thursday was a really good practice, and then seeing the guys come back today and pick it up from the beginning, I was real pleased with that. And then today, obviously we did some situational football. Guys were aware of it, good communications out there. So really, for the most part, that's what we were looking for. Tomorrow will be an interesting day because, again, we'll continue with the situational football and see how guys are playing those.
How are they handling the switch to the new offensive coordinator and the new system, and what's the biggest challenge for those guys?
Well, the little nuances probably. And there's some similarities to what we did and what we're doing now. But the little nuances is probably the biggest thing that, Coach Turner may expect a little bit more of a stem on a certain route or something like that, or a guy to take it a little bit deeper and then make a cut. Those types of things are probably the biggest thing. It's just getting used to those little changes.
Does it help having veteran wide receivers and then
Oh yes, very much so. You bring in Jarris for a reason, because he's been in the system and he's helping all the other guys. You got Torrey out there who's a veteran guy that understands those little nuances. Then we got some of our guys that the holdovers, that came out and do some really good things. I thought Demir Bird had a really good day today, so it was good to see Funchess, shining as ever. So, those guys coupled with the new guys has been a real good mix for us.
Have you seen Funchess mature?
Yes, you see it. You're beginning to see even more so, where he's really starting to grasp what's going on. And again, I think that's a big part of his development. It's just, he's getting an opportunity to be the guy in the room, and he'll take it. And I think it's been really good.
You see him embracing it?
Yes, he is embracing it. And I think that's a big thing, because I think, for him, he can only get better. So I'm excited about that.
What's your thoughts on the new proposal by the owners as far as the Anthem?
As far as the Anthem's concerned, well, the rules are what the rules are, so we'll move on from there and just follow them.
Ron, you mentioned some of the changes with North and the system and the building. How has that affected the running back so far, and how do you feel about the state of that room right now?
Well, I like that room. I really do. I think, Christian, Cap, and CJ give us some veteran presence, and we've got some young guys that are working to get opportunities as well. So I like it. I do. I like, the things that we're doing with those guys. I like the way, the rest of the offense is coming together as far as, using the tight ends differently, using the receivers, again, and throwing the fullback in there a little bit more. So you see the differences. Subtle as they are, there are still differences.
Cap was saying that's a little bit strange for him, just being the veteran, the most tenured guy in that room at this point, not having Jonathan there. Have you noticed any changes from him in that?
Yeah, I tell you, he's got a tremendous work ethic going. His attitude's been great, just like it was last year in training camp, and he pretty much picked up where he left off. And like I said before, probably one of the things I wish we had done was given him more exposure, just so we know exactly what we got. And it's a little bit of a learning process for him and for us about him as well. So we're excited for him to get this opportunity.
What's the competition level like between the offense and the defense when you go to this school?
Well, they're very competitive out there because they want to succeed. But we got to be smart when we're out there, because you don't want any big collisions, and so far we've been able to avoid those, and that's probably the most important thing.
Curtis looked like he was a little bit more involved.
Yes.
How is his rehab going along?
Curtis's rehab is going very well, and we're trying to expose him a little bit more, and that's part of the rehab, is getting him out there doing the things that he needs to do to get himself healthy and ready to go. So that was good to see that we increased some of his team reps early on, and then we shut him down. He'll go in and get the rest of his treatment, and hopefully tomorrow we can increase a little bit more or do the same thing.
Ron, how are the backup quarterbacks looking?
They look good. They really do. I mean, we've got a nice competition going in there. I think Taylor and Garrett give us two guys that been in the league a little bit, that have had some experience, and they're handling very nicely. So again, it's good to see that kind of competition going on right now.
Is it too early to tell that will your backup come from that group, do you think?
Well, I think so. I think we've got some guys that have the kind of skill set we're looking for. They're both smart guys with good arms, make good decisions, which we saw today. And they'll continue to compete against one another and continue the rotation.
You had any chance, I'm sure you have, how have your early meetings with David Tepper been?
They've gone well. I mean, as brief as they are, but they've been good.
Ron,
I thought that was the pilot. I mean, when he threw the ball, I thought for sure.
I had to park some cars earlier.
I was wondering about that. Yeah. Deer hunting too.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Ron, did you decided on will you name, I guess, a secondary coach to oversee it, or will you kind of just go with how you're doing it now?
Well, we got the two of them out there. I mean, that's kind of what we got. I mean, that's those are our secondary coaches. So I just feel good about them. I thought they've done a nice job. They're handling things very well. So we'll just continue with what we got.
Probably roll that way.
Yeah.
Ron, you mentioned this, I think, last time we talked, but if you could elaborate, just having Cam out here,
Oh,
and
yeah.
developing that chemistry.
Well, that's a big part of it too. Is developing the chemistry with the coordinator, developing the chemistry with the rest of the players, and we got a lot of young guys, a lot of new guys, that have been inserted in certain positions. So really pleased with what we got out of it. Having them around has been tremendous, and it's good. It really is. I'm excited about it.